Alright folks, we have been waiting, we have been speculating, we have been dissecting every little rumor and leak, and now finally we have got some concrete updates about Grand Theft Auto 6. This is not just any random YouTube video where we guess about release dates or spin the same tired theories. No, today we have got hard facts, fresh leaks, insider scoops, and one of the most stunning screenshots you have ever seen. So let's start with the biggest piece of news that had the gaming community buzzing. Rockstar has officially confirmed that GTA 6 will be launching on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on the same day. Now, if you are new to how Rockstar operates, let me break this down. Historically, they have never done a simultaneous launch like this before. Think back to GTA 5, it launched on PS3 and Xbox 360 first. Then, after what felt like an eternity, we finally got the next generation and PC versions. Same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. Console players got the first taste, and PC gamers had to wait over a year. But this time, they're flipping the script. Everyone gets the game on day one, no delays, no exclusivity deals, no staggered rollouts. And let me tell you, this is a huge deal. Why? Because it shows us how much Rockstar has evolved. They are not just making games anymore, they are crafting global events. A simultaneous launch means one thing: hype levels through the roof. Imagine the energy on release day, Twitch streams blowing up, social media going crazy, gamers from every platform diving in at the exact same time. It's a strategy designed to dominate the conversation, and honestly, it's genius. Now, the question is, why now? Why this sudden change in approach? Well, stick around because that ties directly into Rockstar's bigger vision for GTA 6. Okay, here's where things get spicy. This is not just a random announcement Rockstar made on their Twitter page or during a flashy event. No, the confirmation actually came from an internal email that a Rockstar employee accidentally, or maybe not so accidentally, shared with an outlet called the Philox. Now, if you don't know who is the Philox, let me fill you in. They are one of the few gaming outlets that's been consistently accurate when it comes to Rockstar leaks. These guys are not just throwing darts at a board, they have got sources deep inside the company. And this time, those sources delivered big time. The email itself was not some vague corporate fluff either. It's clear stated that Rockstar priority is to create a unified, simultaneous launch for GTA 6. The exact words, something along the lines of: our goal is to deliver a global event that ensures every player, regardless of platform, experiencing the game together. Now, here is where things get even juicier. The email also hinted at why this approach is so important. It's not just about logistics, it's about creating a moment. A launch that feels more like a cultural phenomenon than just a game release. Think about it, this is the first new GTA game in over a decade. Rockstar knows the stakes are high and they are pulling out all the stops to make sure this launch is unforgettable. According to same leaked email and a few insider reports, Rockstar is laser focused on presenting something gamers have never seen before. Now, I know what you are thinking. Every developer says that about their new game. And yeah, you are right. Plenty of companies make big promises and then deliver the same old thing with a fresh coat of paint. But Rockstar, they have got a track record of actually delivering. Think back to GTA 3. When that game dropped, it's completely changed the way we think about open world gaming. Then San Andreas came along and added RPG mechanics, an expansive map, and more depth than we would ever seen before. And let's not forget Red Dead Redemption 2, which practically redefines cinematic storytelling in games. So, when Rockstar says GTA 6 will be something we haven't seen before, you better believe they mean it. But what does actually look like? Well, insiders are staying tight-lipped, but there are few clues. Now, let's talk about the screenshot that set the internet on fire. If you haven't seen it yet, let me paint a picture for you. It shows what looks like a neon-lit city at night, complete with bustling streets, glowing signs, and this incredible level of detail that makes it hard to believe it's even real. But here is what really caught my eye: the atmosphere. This is not just a pretty picture, it feels alive. You can practically hear the hum of the city, the chatter of the pedestrians, the distant honk of car horns. It's not just about the graphics, it's about creating a world that feels authentic. And the lighting, don't even get me started, the reflections on the wet pavement, the way neon signs cast a glow over everything. It's like Rockstar took one look at the competition and said, hold our beer. But here is the thing. This screenshot might be more than just eye candy. Some fans are speculating that it could be a part of trailer 2. And honestly, I would not be surprised. Rockstar has a knack for dropping hints in plain sight, and if this screenshot is anything to go by, trailer 2 is going to blow us all away. Now let's talk about the bread and butter of GTA, the gameplay. But here's the deal. Flashy graphics and stunning screenshots are great, but they are just icing on the cake. What really matters is how the game feels, how it pulls you in, how it keeps you hooked for hours, days, or even years. And let me tell you, GTA 6 is shaping up to be an absolute game changer. Insiders hinted that Rockstar's aiming to make every mission in GTA feel like its own self-contained blockbuster movie. Imagine starting a simple heist mission that spiral into a high-speed chase across rooftops, one to end with a dramatic standoff on a neon-lit bridge. And here is the kicker. It won't feel scripted. Every mission will have branching paths and dynamic outcomes depending on your choices. But let's not stop there. The mechanics are reportedly taking a huge leap forward. Think smarter NPCs that don't just react to what you are doing, they adapt. For example, if you are being chased by cops and you ditch your car to hide in an alley, they will start searching on foot instead of driving in circle. They are learning, they are evolving, and they are coming for you. And don't even get me started on the driving. Rockstar is overhauling the entire system to make every vehicle feel unique. From the weight of a muscle car to the nimbleness of a sport bike, every ride will feel different. Oh, and the weather. It's not just for show anymore. Rain will affect traction, fog will reduce visibility, and storms might even delay certain in-game events. This level of detail is what sets Rockstar apart. They are not just making a game, they are crafting a world that feels alive and constantly changing. And honestly, that's what keeps us coming back for more. Alright, let's zoom out for a second and talk about Rockstar's master plan, the blueprint they have been following for decades. Because if there is one thing Rockstar is known for, it's keeping us on our toes. Think about it, every time they release a new game, it's not just an upgrade, it's a revolution. GTA 3 introduced us to 3D open worlds, Vice City gave us the perfect mix of storytelling and nostalgia. San Andreas expanded the scale and added RPG mechanics. And GTA 5, that was a cultural phenomenon. With a world so detailed, it feels like a real place. So, what's the blueprint for GTA 6? From what we have pieced together, it's a less of a blueprint and more of a constantly evolving vision. Rockstar is not just asking how do we make the next great game, they are asking how do we completely redefine the genre. For example, there's been talk of dynamic storytelling that adapts to your playstyle. Are you a type of player who goes in gun blazing? The story might evolve into a gritty, action-packed thriller. Prefer a stealthier approach? The narrative could shift to a slower, more suspenseful tone. And here is where things get even more interesting. The dialogue. Rockstar's writing has always been sharp, funny, thought-provoking, and sometimes downright cringy in a good way. But in GTA 6, it's rumored that the dialogue will be more interactive than ever before. NPCs will remember your past interactions and respond accordingly. Creative conversations that feels less scripted and more natural. This is not just a game, it's an experiment in how far Rockstar can push the boundaries of interactivity. And honestly, I can't wait to see where it takes us. Alright, it's time to address the question that just won't go away. Will GTA 6 will be available on PS4? The short answer, nope. Not a chance. The long answer, still no. Look, I get it. The PS4 has been a faithful companion for millions of gamers. It gave us incredible titles like GTA 5, The Last of Us Part 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2, but let's face it, its time has come and gone. GTA 6 is being built from the ground up for next generation consoles and PC. The scale, the detail, the sheer ambition of this game, the PS4 simply can't handle it. Think about it, we are talking about a game with dynamic weather systems, ultra detailed cities, and AI driven NPCs that are smarter than most real people. The PS4's hardware just is not equipped for that level of complexity. And honestly, that's a good thing. Rockstar is not just holding back, they are not dumbing things down to accommodate older consoles. They are going all in one for the future, and that's exactly what we want from them. So, if you are still clinging to your PS4, now might be the time to start saving for an upgrade. Trust me, it will be worth it. Now, let's get into the controversy. A lot of fans are worried that GTA 6 might be too soft. They are saying Rockstar gone corporate, they have lost their edge, and that GTA 6 will end up being some watered down, sanitized version of what the series used to be. But let's pump the brakes for a second. Do you really think the studio that gave us Trevor Phillips, the guy who single-handedly redefined what it means to be unhinged, is going to suddenly play it safe? Rockstar know their audience, they know we want chaos, grit, and that signature Rockstar edge. Now, does that mean GTA 6 will be as raw as San Andreas or Vice City? Not necessarily. Time have changed and the gaming industry has evolved, but that doesn't mean Rockstar's going to compromise on what makes their games great. If anything, they are doubling down on creating experiences that are not only entertaining but also meaningful. So, for all skeptics out there, I have got one thing to say. Give Rockstar the benefit of the doubt, they haven't let us down yet. From the stunning visuals to the groundbreaking gameplay mechanics, everything we have heard about GTA 6 so far points to one thing. This is going to be a game worth waiting for. So what do you guys think? Are you hyped, nervous, ready to pre-order the collector's edition? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay safe, keep dreaming, peace out.